Stan Gibilisco here, proprietor and operator of amateur radio station W1GV, Whiskey 1 Good Vibrations, with another little W1AW story, or should I say, a question about the current station. I haven't seen that place in almost 30 years. And the equipment, I realize, has changed largely from vacuum tubes to solid-state devices and integrated circuits and microcomputers and microcontrollers and all sorts of things that are highly susceptible to the effects of electromagnetic pulses, far more than vacuum tubes ever were. But I'm sure that the lightning storms that occasionally occur on summer nights in that location haven't changed since then. Nature seems to be a little slower about changing than humans, although there's no doubt that it's changing. It's certainly not very much different in terms of those occasional nighttime electromagnetic pulse fiestas that take place. Vacuum tube equipment being relatively immune by nature to that stuff unless a direct hit were to occur or something like that. But solid state equipment is different, and in order to protect any amateur radio station these days from the effects of electromagnetic pulses, it's necessary to harden the station against those effects. That is to say, blunt the pulses before they can get to the sensitive apparatus. And I'm sure they must do that at W1AW. It's unthinkable to me, at least technologically, that they would fail to do that. If they have failed to do that, I should be immensely surprised. But I know that my own station is not particularly protected, and most of us amateur radio operators have stations that are not protected against that. Not only lightning, but other effects such as coronal mass ejection from the sun, which will eventually occur and affect equipment worldwide unless it's hardened against those effects. So my question is, and I'm going to, in fact, email a link to this video to the staff at ARRL headquarters and suggest that one of the operators at W1AW write an article for QST describing in some technical detail the way in which they have taken measures to protect their equipment against the same sorts of little lightning fiestas that took place when I was there. I suppose it might still be necessary to protect oneself, and there are certain types of lightning strikes that are simply they're devastating and overwhelming, to coin the expression used many years ago in regards to a particular war. But I won't get into that. I just wonder, and I'm sure a lot of us radio hams, if we don't wonder, we should. And, like myself, should take some kind of action unless eventually we want to face the consequences. So that's my question and my suggestion, that one of the operators at that station today, W1AW, in Newington, Connecticut, write a QST article, or a series of articles, better yet, describing all of the measures taken to protect that equipment. Stan Gibilisco signing off, saying 73, which I'm sure all radio amateurs who are watching this know the meaning of, and so long. Da-da-da-da-da-da.